As Anna walked back through the forest, her thoughts swirled like leaves caught in a breeze. The events of the night had unfolded in such a whirlwind that she could hardly believe them. The celestial gem flower, the bandits, the magic that had pulsed from the flower, all of it seemed so surreal, yet it felt so real in her heart. It wasn't just about the flower, it was about the power she had discovered within herself. She could still feel the flower's magic in the air around her, buzzing gently like a soft hum, not unlike the way her own heart raced with excitement. The bandits had tried to take it, and though she'd successfully fended them off, Anna knew this encounter was only a small part of a much greater journey. The flower's protection had come not just from magic, but from the purity of her heart. She realized that she was not just protecting a flower, she was protecting something far more important, the balance between good and evil, kindness and greed. As the familiar sight of her grandmother's cozy cottage appeared through the trees, Anna felt a sense of warmth and safety. She hurried her steps, eager to return home and seek her grandmother's wisdom. The door to the cottage creaked softly as she opened it, the scent of herbs and spices filling the air as she stepped inside. Her grandmother was seated by the fire, her hands busy with knitting, though she seemed to sense Anna's arrival before the girl even entered. "I knew you would return," her grandmother said without looking up, a soft smile on her lips. Anna's heart swelled with affection. Her grandmother had always known things that couldn't be explained, things that made Anna believe in the impossible. "I did it, Grandma," Anna said, her voice filled with excitement as she rushed over to the old woman. "I found the celestial gem flower. But there were bandits, dangerous men who wanted to steal it. They tried to take it, but the flower's magic protected me." Her grandmother set down her knitting and looked up, her eyes sparkling with pride. "I knew you were destined for greatness, my dear. You've proven that today. But remember, the magic of the flower is not just about protecting something beautiful. It's about understanding what makes something valuable." Anna sat down beside her grandmother, her mind racing with the questions that swirled within her. "But what makes it so special, Grandma? Why did the flower choose me to protect it? I don't feel any different than before. I'm just a regular girl." Her grandmother reached out and placed a gentle hand on Anna's, her touch warm and reassuring. "Anna, the flower chose you because of your heart. You have always been kind, brave, and pure in spirit. These qualities are what make you special. The flower's magic amplifies those qualities, and it helps you recognize them in yourself. But the real power of the flower lies in how you use it." Anna blinked, absorbing her grandmother's words. "So, it's not just about being strong? Or fighting bad people?" Her grandmother chuckled softly. "No, my dear. Strength is important, yes, but the flower's magic is about more than just defeating enemies. It's about understanding, wisdom, and, most importantly, the courage to do what is right, even when it's hard." Anna thought about this, her young mind working to digest all the wisdom her grandmother had shared. The flower wasn't just a magical artifact, it was a tool for learning, for growing, and for understanding the true nature of power. And it wasn't about taking it, owning it, or using it for selfish gain. It was about protecting the balance of the world, preserving what was good and pure. "That's a lot to understand," Anna said softly, staring at the fire in the hearth, which crackled and popped as the flames danced. "How will I know what to do with it? How can I use the flower's magic to help others?" Her grandmother smiled knowingly. "You will know when the time comes, Anna. The flower will guide you. Its power isn't about force or violence. It's about wisdom and heart. The more you grow in understanding, the more the flower's magic will reveal to you." As Anna listened to her grandmother's soothing voice, she felt a sense of calm wash over her. She had so many questions, but she also felt a deep trust in her grandmother's words. She had always believed in the wisdom that her grandmother shared, and today, she felt even more connected to that wisdom. Later that evening, as the two of them shared a simple dinner, Anna's grandmother told her stories of past guardians of the celestial gem flower, people who had come before Anna, each with their own journey and challenges. These guardians, like Anna, had been chosen not by the flower's magic alone, but by their inner strength. They had been ordinary people who had risen to the occasion when called upon. Some had succeeded in their tasks, and some had fallen short, but all had learned valuable lessons. You see, Anna, her grandmother said as they finished their meal, the celestial gem flower doesn't choose the strongest or the smartest. It chooses those with the capacity for great kindness, wisdom, and the courage to face hardship with a pure heart. You are one of the few who have been chosen because you have all of these things within you. Anna felt a wave of emotion surge within her. She wasn't just a little girl living in a quiet cottage anymore. She was part of something much greater, a guardian of something powerful and ancient, with a responsibility to protect it and learn from it. She wasn't alone in this journey, she had her grandmother, the flower, and the strength of her heart guiding her.